Back in the picture with a little bit of cloud cover, but some great temperatures on tap for the weekend. I'll toss back to you, Todd and Stella.
Thanks, Colleen.
We're all getting fired up about this next segment. Holiday time means gift giving and tip giving, but in this economy, people are trying to cut back on just about everything.
Yeah, so how does this affect your tipping etiquette? Stacie Krajchir.
You cry first and then you cheer.
Lifestyle expert and author joins us with some answers. Good morning.
Good morning.
All right, so who do we tip? How much? It's just so overwhelming.
It really is confusing. It's confusing year-round, let's be honest. And, you know, at holiday time, it's even more confusing. So let's go ahead and try to clear things up a little bit. First and foremost, you do not have to tip everyone. We're all scaling back, and this is another area. For example, tip your key players first. So this would be the people who make your life easier on a daily or weekly basis year-round. Your nanny, your dog walker, maybe you have an elderly in a nursing home, that kind of thing. So also set a budget and don't feel obligated to go over your budget. And if you have no budget, we're going to be talking about alternatives to non-cash tipping situations.
And what are some alternatives?
Well, for example, let's think outside and be a little bit more creative. For example, if you are a great baker, think of baked goods. And it's also a really great way to get your kids involved. So that doesn't cost very much, and it's just a really nice way to thank somebody for wonderful service throughout the year. Also, if you're crafty, you can think of doing something creative. For example, a tip that costs nothing at all is a referral. So you're working with a lot of small businesses. So in this case, it's always wonderful to give a referral to a small business owner, especially in this economy. And also I say barter. Bartering is the new black. A lot of people don't think of this, but let's say you have a dog walker or your personal trainer, and you happen to be a great photographer. Offer to do headshots for their website or update their website photos, because that costs you nothing. And again, it's just a really wonderful way to recognize someone's service.
All right, so let's go over some tipping guidelines.
Okay.
All right, nanny, babysitter, housekeeper.
Okay, so if you're a working mom, obviously nanny is a big person who's really involved in your life. That's, you're entrusting your most important possessions, let's say, to them. So 1 week to a month's pay, but really you have to think a small gift from your child is totally sufficient. Something your children make is totally sufficient. They're in your life. They understand what your situation is. They're not going to feel, awful if they get no cash tip, but rather a thank you note, and a card is a really nice way to say thank you no matter what.
Okay, quickly, teacher. Let's talk about maybe a teacher and a hairdresser.
Okay, teachers are always underappreciated. I think with teachers, the best bet here is really do a group gifting with a group of parents. So you can really get together. Maybe it'll be $3 to $5 for each parent, and you get her a really nice day at the spa or something that she would really love and enjoy. A hairdresser, let's just face it, personal trainers and hairdressers are kind of like our therapists, so you know them really, really well. So you can either bring them a really wonderful, great cup of coffee. They'll be thankful. They probably haven't even gone anywhere all day. Or just really something that they love. If you know they're a ball game fanatic, Todd, for example, get them a Yankees, paraphernalia. We know you have hookups there. But really think about what their personality is and what they like. Get them movie tickets. Everybody loves going to the movies.
All right. Well, I love my hairdresser. Kendall K. does a great job.
You should get everybody Yankee stuff, even if they don't like the Yankees. Stacie, thank you so much for joining. And great information. It's great stuff to take to the bank, or you're going to need to go to the bank to get the tips to pay them if you decide to go the cash route.
All right. Ever want to listen in on someone's phone call?
Yes,
nosy?
Yours.
Really?
Yeah, you have interesting stuff in your life.
All right. Or read a private text message without anyone knowing? Well, guess what? Now you can. And we'll tell you about this new cell phone software up next.
But first, the top 3 songs downloaded on iTunes. Bad Romance by Lady Gaga. Fireflies by Owl City. I think that's what you're hearing right there. And TikTok by Keisha. You're watching KPSP Local 2 this morning. Yes, Nick, I said Keisha.